Hey y'all, it's Crystal with Wreaths of Circle Creek. I hope you are having a good day, and today I'm going to be making a patriotic wreath. I'm making it on the 16-inch wreath form. I put pipe cleaners on it. If you want to see, I have a video on how I put these pipe cleaners on this frame. If you're interested in that, I'll try to link it below. But it's not going to have a sign, it's just going to be mesh and ribbon. Feeling the patriotic mood today. So I'm going to use these two mesh. So we have the royal blue, the red, and the white stripe. It's great for patriotic. Really pretty, has metallic in it. And then we have this pretty metallic silver. So I'm going to use this and the ribbons. I cut them, but I love that. Isn't that pretty? I love the heart and the stars. Really pretty. And then I had some leftover shimmer ribbon, so I'm going to mix it with the blue and the silver on this work wreath frame. So I'm going to put my camera down and get everything ready and come make a wreath with me. See you soon. Okay, so I got the mesh cut and we're going to do, not a shocker, the ruffle method and a little curl. I think I want to start with the silver on the bottom, and then we're going to put the pretty blue, white, and red on top. So this is what I'm doing here. Got my little form. Move that tie over just a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to take my silver, and I cut these at 20. Sorry, I forgot to say that. I'll cut these at 20 inches. So I cut I have 18 ties, so I cut 18. So you're going to take this one, and it wants to curl. This one's at the very end. So I'm going to just ruffle this one. I'm just going to walk my fingers up. I kind of folded the end down a little bit to give me a good grip on it. And then this end, I'm just going to take my middle finger there and gather it from the middle. And then you got your little ruffle. And then I'm going to go my tie here, and I'll place it in this tie. Okay, and I'm going to twist it to hold it. I always like to kind of open the tie back up and add the extra one in there, but you can actually add it on top, it's fine. It's just I don't know, it's the way it feels to me, I guess. So then we're going to take this one. This is cut at 20 inches, and we're going to roll it the opposite way. We're going to roll 3 times here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to ruffle or gather up that middle until you get to the very end here. And then let's see, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then gather it, shape it out like you need to. And then we're going to come to our tie here. I'm going to open this back up, and I'm going to place it on top, pressing down the middle, like that. Alright, and then we got room to add our ribbons. You just kind of pull this out very carefully. I like metallic mesh, so you got to just be careful, try not to snag it so much. And then we're going to go to our next tie. It'll be interesting to see how this comes out with the colors. So I'm just going to take it, we're going to turn it this way, fold your end, and then just ruffle it. Straighten out that end. Kind of gather this in together. And then I just kind of hold it down and shape it like you need to. We're going to go to the next tie. It's going to be a very full, good size wreath. Just put that at the bottom here. What are y'all working on right now? Are y'all working on patriotic, Mother's Day? Just kind of push this together. There. Gosh, I can't believe, guys, we're already about to start April. Before you know it, I know we got spring and then summer, and then you know, for the shows and stuff, it's back on like in fall and Christmas again, or seasonal holidays. I'm just going to gather this, curl this one. I'm still just gathering it. And then I'm going to untie. And then just put it in my tie. Push down that middle. In there, good. And then I'm going to keep doing the bottom, and then I'll show you how I did the top. Okay, so we got the bottom put on with the mesh, and now we're going to do the top. So on the top, we're going to see how this looks, but I'm going to do the reverse. We're going to do the silver, but we're going to curl it up. I'm going to show you. I'm better at showing when we do that. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to curl it. Here's my silver mesh. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to walk my fingers up in the middle, kind of gathering it up in the middle, making that ruffle. And then once I get to this end here, just going to kind of curl it. Okay, kind of shape it how you need to while you got it on the mat. And now we're going to put this in one of the top ties here. I'm going to hold it down with my finger. And then we have that placed in there. And so now we're going to put our patriotic, or the blue, white, and red mesh on top of that. And these are at the very end of the roll. I'm going to do it reverse. So I'm going to just fold this end in underneath, and then I'm going to scrunch it, walking your fingers up, making that ruffle. And then when I get to the end, there you go. Fold that under and then gather in the middle. So you have that. Then you're going to come back. I'm going to open this tie again because I was holding that, and I'm going to place it on top. Push it down and tie. So then we have, let me tie that again. There we go. Now it's in there. Pull this up. And I'm going to do the same thing, going around. You can kind of move this like you want to. You just got to be careful with this mesh because you don't want to snag it too much because it'll grab. It'll have the tendency to fray more a little bit. But I like the metallic in there. So we're going to do that again. We're just going to take a silver metallic, and again this is cut at 20 inches. We're going to curl it up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to scrunch, gather the middle, spread this out, try to curl this end up, 1, 2, 3, and then gather it. Okay. Then I'm going to go put this in this tie, push it down, hold it, like that. Gently pull this up here, there. And then we're going to take this really pretty, I love this blue, red, and white mesh. That's just really pretty. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm just going to get a good fold because this one's really curly. and then just walk it till we get to that end. Walk it up and gather it. Alright. And go to on top of our silver. You could probably place this on top. I just like to, it's a weird thing. I just like to untie it and put it in here in the middle again. I'm just going to push it in and tie it. Okay, and then pull this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So it's going to be thick and full. And you do the same thing to the next tie. And then I'm going to keep doing that same method going around the top, and then we'll come back and we'll add ribbons to it and see what it looks like. Okay guys, so we got the mesh on here. I have the silver metallic and then the patriotic mesh, and now we're ready to put in our ribbons. So I really like this heart ribbon. I think it's so cute, and I'm just going to alternate it between the blue shimmer and the silver shimmer. So I'm just going to put these on the ties here. And get these on. Let's see. I'm going to start here at the bottom. And I'm just going to go to every tie, and I have to find them because this is pretty thick wreath, so they're hidden in there. And then I'm going to fold that tie in so it's in there, and then come out here and space out my ribbon. We'll see how this turns out. I like it. I like the silver. I might have, if I could have done it differently, I might have chosen like a royal blue or a red and just make it pop a little bit better, I think. But hey, you never know, someone might like the silver more. So let's see. So we got that ribbon in, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this one with the silver. I'm just going to put this in a tie. Try to get it down in there without twisting my ribbons too much. And then twist my tie closed off. These aren't that long, so I don't think I'll have to use the wire cutter, but I might come back. It's a little long. I'm going to cut that. Let me do this, and I'll cut that tie because that one's a little longer. But yeah, so I'm going to go through and keep putting the ribbons in just like that. I'm going to come back with my wire cutters and cut these down, these little pipe cleaners down, and fold them in so they're in there, so your mesh and your ribbons won't come out. But yeah, so I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll show you what the wreath looks like. Okay guys, I want to show you the wreath. So put the ribbons on there and the side here, and then I want to show you, here's the back. So it's really a full wreath. See if I can back up. It's really big. This one came out to about 26, 27 inches. So it's going to be a big one on the door. But I think it turned out pretty cute. I like it. I think I would have probably done a blue or a red, but I like the silver too. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and leave a comment. Let me know what wreath you're working on. Thank you. Bye.